Hey, Shalom Israel, Shalom Israel. What's going on? What's going on? Priest and Officer 1000 Barak Kamah teaching class today. Brotherhood breakdown. You understand? We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And since 1969, we've been teaching so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians the truth according to the Bible. Now, what I want everybody to understand before we even get started, this is only for so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Indians. If you are not one of those, you can exit stage left. You understand? That for anybody that does not understand, for the ignorant, that means you can get the hell out of here. This is not your typical biblical class. This is not your typical um, church doctrine class. This is none of that. This is something so completely different that if you are not a so-called Negro, you are not a so-called Spanish man, you are not a so-called Native American Indian, this right here is going to be offensive. This is not something that is going to give you happiness and joy and bliss if you are not a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. This is going to sound racist. This is going to sound anti-Semitic. This is going to be everything that is not beneficial for someone that's not a nigger, that's not a wetback, or that's not a savage. You understand what I'm saying? This is what this is about to be. Today's class, you heard you an Israelite. How do you know? You heard that you are somebody to be loved by the Most High God. And you're asking yourself now, well, how do I get more information on that? How do I get the real breakdown on that? Where is the truth in any of that? I'm going to show you. Today, we'll be going through Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. We're going to go through this entire chapter. I'm going to pull precepts to this chapter, and we're going to deal with this thing right here so that I can show you that you are the only people that actually fit the blessings and the curses of this scripture right here. See, one thing Christians or people in the world like to pull out and say is, see, they like to identify by the curses. Y'all are cursed people. Y'all are cursed. Y'all cursed. Y'all only identify yourselves by the curses, completely ignoring the first 15 verses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. There's 68 verses in Deuteronomy. Verses 1 through 15 tell you about all of the good things, all of the wonderful things, all of the benevolent things that will happen to you if only you chose to do right. You see, I was going to say if only you chose to follow the Lord. And there's nothing wrong with me saying that because that's the truth of the matter and what it is by the end of the day. But one thing that a lot of people don't understand is this. Y'all think we Christian. ISUPK is not Christian by no measure, no means, no shape, form, or fashion. If you come to us with Christian doctrine, you will be embarrassed. You will have to come with another doctrine that you think, because I'm telling you, what we say, what we believe, what we think, how we feel, what we do, all of our actions, everything, it's completely different. It's different. Like, it's not the same as any other so-called religion on the planet. And as a matter of fact, let me give you something about being an Israelite, right? Let's break down the word Israelite. I want to see something real quick. So y'all bear with me. Let me dig up the word Israelite definition and let me see what they give me just really quick. So now, Israelite. Do I got my Zondervan? This is a book that everybody needs right here. Let me see if y'all can see this. This right here is called a Zondervan Bible Pictorial Dictionary. This is something that everybody, a compact Bible dictionary, this is something that everybody needs to be able to decipher this truth. Because one thing that I've learned in America and that I've come to see now is that words don't have no damn meanings. In America, and if you think I'm lying, like in America, ask somebody what a woman is. If you think I'm lying, ask somebody out there in the world what a goddamn woman is. And watch what they tell you. They're gonna tell you a woman is a person that bleeds every month. A woman is what they call them, cisgender now. They don't even consider y'all by what y'all do. They say somebody that can give birth. They say a woman. They don't even identify, like, words have no meaning in America. Let me just pull this up. Let me see if I can pull this. All right, so I got Jew. I don't want to look up Jew. Let's go with Israelite. Let's see if that's in here real quick. Ishmael, Israel. Let me go. I'm gonna see. Okay, so it's saying for Israelite, look up Israel. Let me see if I can go to the beginning of Israel. And what does it say? It's used in scripture to designate an individual man, the son of Isaac, his descendants, the 12 tribes of the Hebrews, or the 10 northern tribes led by Ephraim as opposed to the southern under Judah. So what I want y'all to understand is this. If you're saying you're an Israelite, right, you are saying not that you are part of a religion. You're saying that you come from a man whose name was Jacob and name was changed into Israel. You're saying that you are a descendant of the man Israel. Let me just give y'all some etymology, right? For the ignorant. When you look up Israelite, let's break the word down. Israel means the place. It means the 12 tribes. And then when you say ite, I-T-E, it means descendant of or son of. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're saying that you're a son of the man Israel. That's simply what it means. You can break this down and look this up anyway. I'm not telling you nothing that can't be found. I'm going to keep it simple. Because I know that people in the world like simplicity. But that's great because guess what? When you come into the ISUPK, we show you, like the scriptures say, it's simplicity in Christ. It is simplicity in what we do. That's why we're the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. That practical part means that you can use it anywhere. You can use it in anything that you do. You understand? All throughout the process of life, from the beginning of birth to the end of death, you can use these things that we're saying because they're practical. That's just as simple as I can put it. Now, you found out you were an Israelite from some screaming niggas on the corner. from some wetbacks on the corner, from some savages on the corner. Those are my brothers. Those are the ones that I love. The ones that showed me that it's better to make men live than to make men die. Those were the men that showed me that I ain't gotta die. I can live. Now, me coming up as a young black male in America, nigga, the only thing I ever thought I was supposed to do was die and go to jail. Die and go to jail was the only thing that we ever knew as young black males. I mean, come on, then think about it as a woman. All you was ever taught was to be in fear. Fear that you're going to have a young black man that's going to die or go to jail. And fear that you're going to have a daughter that's going to be a whore. Fear that your daughter going to go out there and be nothing. A dope addict and have the tracks running up her arm from shooting up heroin. That's what we was always prone to be. And what we were taught to be from the beginning. Nobody ever taught us our real history. If you go back and look at what they told us that we were slaves from day one. They said we were slaves from day one. They never gave us no history. They never told us that we were real, that we came from somewhere. They told us that we came off the shores of Africa, that we are African Americans, even though that term was only created in the 80s by Jesse Jackson. They said that that's who we were. We were Africans that were stolen by the so-called white man, and then they told that we was brought here as slaves. And that we never created nothing. We never did nothing. We would never know people. We never had no language, no culture, our own food, our own way of dressing, our own nothing. Nothing. But how could that logically make sense if we're a nation of people? Like, yo, gang, black people are a nation of people. Like, if you didn't realize, right? Now, I'm not trying to exclude none of my brothers, but let's just pause a minute and think about the Haitians, which is our brothers, the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, and the Jamaicans, all the West Indies, right? Let's just exclude them for a minute and let's just look at black Americans. It is over 40 million of us in America, male and female and child. You understand? Male and female, man, woman, and child in America. And we are a nation of people. So now you got to ask yourself, well, damn, if we're a nation of people, what's my language? Because if you look to China, the China man speaks Chinese. He speaks that Mandarin. If you look to the Japanese man, he speaks Japanese. You look to that white man, he speaks English because he's an Englishman. He comes from England. He comes from Britain Empire. You understand what I'm saying? You look at everybody. They got a language. No matter where you go to Africa, they speak, you know what I'm saying, with the pops and the ticks and, you know what I'm saying, they speak whatever. They speaking Swahili, all of these languages, man. They got over 10,000 damn near cultures in one country in Africa. They all speak different dialects. They all got their own language. You understand what I'm saying? Do y'all follow me so far? Now let's look at the apparel of the people, what they wear, right? You look at me right now, nigga, I'm wearing a t-shirt. If I was to stand up, I'm wearing pants. You understand? I'm wearing damn near what was created by white men. I'm like, we're going to get into these scriptures. We're going to get into Deuteronomy chapter 28 because it's going to break all of this down. What we wear, what we think, what we do, the way we eat, everything. Our entire inception in this goddamn hellhole that we call America. See, I'm hyped. Y'all got to forgive me. I'm hyped today. I'm pissed today because y'all don't understand, like, the conditions that our people live in, the way that they do us. Man, it is sad. And I'm trying to refrain myself from using foul language. Paul said, you understand, I'm rude in speech, but not in knowledge. So y'all forgive me if I drop some words in here that's not supposed to be here. I'm going to do my very, 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 very best not to do it. But y'all understand, man, I'm angry today because the conditions that our people have to live in America, the goddamn dogs don't live in this condition. Stray dogs don't live in this condition. Y'all gotta understand. And now, like, the things that black people accept is worse than what they do to us, man. Because we wouldn't be in these goddamn conditions if we didn't accept them. We have chosen to allow ourselves and allow these bastards to put a boot on our neck and we lay there, man. And think that because they say we wrong, we supposed to feel some kind of way about it and apologize for who we are. But we don't even know who the hell we are in America. So why the hell should we apologize for anything? Why? Our people are the most downtrodden people on the earth, the most disrespected. Like, every black man, woman, and child knows this. They know that nobody likes us, no matter where we go, unless we rich and famous and we got something. If we ain't got nothing to offer people, like, this is what I'm saying. Everybody copy us. Everybody want to be us. It wouldn't be a goddamn African in America or anywhere else wearing a backwards baseball cap had it not been for some nigga in Harlem. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. They bite off of everything we do. They eat off of us. You go to your local neighborhood grocery store, your corner store, whatever the hell you want in your neighborhood. Matter of fact, you go all the way from the slums to the goddamn suburbs, and you tell me, count the black stores on your way. Count the black restaurants on your way. Count the black Walmarts on your way. And then add them up and come back to me and tell me what we got. If you can tell me that we got just as much as them or damn near the same, I'll shut the hell up and I'll leave and I'll stop being an Israelite today. Today. Because what I realized, for everybody saying that, all you got to do is you just got to pull yourself up. See, it's a different world now. We all got opportunities. Yeah. Even if you want to say that, and let's just say that that's true. But goddamn, we got a 400-year, we behind 400 years. Everybody else that come over here, they put them ahead 400 years. You don't believe me? Go look up the minority loans and see if black people get them as much as everybody else that come over here. The damn presidency right now is talking about giving the immigrants that come over here illegally $400,000. $400,000 to illegal immigrants. Not to you niggas in the ghetto that's been on welfare for 400 years. Like, come on, y'all got out of slavery. And what? Slavery lasted, 200 some years? 300 some years? Because from what I saw, the reports that I saw, it was existing well into the 60s. I'm not talking about 1860, because in 1864, they supposedly ratified it. They supposedly ended slavery after the Confederate fought the South and all this nonsense. But if you go look up right now, slavery in Mississippi in 1960, you can see videos of black men talking about how they was in slavery, didn't know slavery was over. and they stayed slaves. This is what I mean. Nobody never told us who we were. Nobody never showed us who we were. We were only portrayed in roots as goddamn slaves. Niggas running in the field getting caught. That's what we was portrayed as. Nobody never told us our origins. This is why I love the ISUPK. This is why I love the ISUPK. Man, this is why I love the ISUPK, because these brothers showed me that it's better to live than to die. And when I found out that I could live, man, you know how much more I wanted to find out? Because look, this is the crazy part about it, right? This is the crazy part about it. They showed me that I could live, and then I said, hey, how do I live? And then they went into this book right here called the Bible. And then they said, hey, in this Bible, in the Bible right here, I'm gonna show you how to live. I'm gonna go through the breakdowns and teach you how to live. Now remember, I said that we ain't got our own language. We speak their language, right? Now ask yourself this. What food do you eat? Whose food do you eat? Like, even if you say we got our own style, which is soul food, right? Even soul food was damn near created by the white man, because it wasn't nothing but the reject of what he gave us. It was the pig intestines. It was the nonsense that he gave to us. That's what we had to deal with and what we were stuck with. You understand what I'm saying? You go look up right now, cabbage and lettuce and all these, and what is it, greens. You will find out that greens was something that used to grow on the side of the goddamn road. You can pick greens from anywhere. It used to be from anywhere in America. It was just another plant. And we made soul food out of it. We threw some seasoning on that thing and made it wonderful and made it tasteful. And you will find out in these scriptures right here. That's what we always did. When you go back to Exodus, before we get into Deuteronomy, and I promise y'all I'm finna get there. I promise y'all I'm finna get there. Just let me rant a little bit. Let me say this a little bit. I'm gonna get into the scriptures. I promise you. But let's relate for 1 second, because before we get here, I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from. Like, Akwath, that's brother and sister in Hebrew. This is what I'm saying. This is the language that we supposed to be speaking. Hebrew. I'm not even supposed to be speaking to y'all in English. This is something that was beat into us for over 400, 500 years, to the point to where this is the only thing we know. We come out there and speaking English. We were born speaking English because we don't even know our own native tongue. And then I moved on and asked you, well, what kind of food you eat, right? Remember, we got Chinese restaurants all over America. The goddamn Punjabis got the Mediterranean food all over America. You can get that East Indian slop. The what is it? Them people, yo, they got food everywhere. Food spots everywhere. Chinese food spots everywhere. They even got damn Japanese Osaka places and all this. Everybody got their own food. The Italians got the Olive Garden. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody that come over here, they got their own food. We make their food taste better. They start taking our recipes from the things that they made, from the food that's originally theirs. And the reason why we do that is because we don't know that we got our own goddamn food. We don't know what kind of food we eat. We don't know that lamb and goat is ours. That's something that we was the sheep herders. We made that lamb and that damn goat taste so good. And speaking of lamb and goat, yo, Passover's coming up in what, 2 weeks now? You only got about 10 days left. And you're going to see us in one of those damn Carolinas turning up for the Passover on the 20th. Like, we about to turn this, like, this is what y'all got to understand, man. We even got our own holidays that we celebrate here in the ISUPK because we celebrate the holidays in the Bible. We don't celebrate the white man holidays. This is one of them classes. Oh, you just found out you're an Israelite? Well, nigga, let me break it down to you. Let me show you what being an Israelite is about. That's what this class is right here. So we don't even celebrate their holidays. No Martin Luther King Day, no Christmas, no Easter, no Valentine's Day, no birthday. You understand what I'm saying? No President's Day, no Memorial Day, no Labor Day, none of that. I ain't celebrating none of that. But guess what? As soon as the Day of Atonement roll around, I'm fasting for 24 hours from sundown to sundown. I bet you that. As soon as the Feast of Tabernacles roll around, I'm keeping that with my brothers and my sisters in the school. Soon as Passover roll around, I guarantee you I'm making that goddamn pilgrimage to wherever Commander General Hunter tell me to go. I bet you that. I don't care if Commander General Hunter tell me to meet him in the middle of the goddamn ocean on the 13th planet from Mars. Oh, we going. That's how bad I want to celebrate our culture and our holidays. Because everything that we have ever celebrated in America and eaten in America and spoken in America has been nothing but oppression. Nothing but oppression. You don't believe me? Oh, you don't think you speaking English because you was oppressed. You think because you think you speaking English because you just went to school? Well, nigga, how you end up in their schools? Oh, you think that eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster is cool? Well, who told you that it's fine? When you know that if you do the research, pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster will first of all give you gout. It'll secondly give you high blood pressure. Thirdly, you dealing with strychnine and strychnine that's in the veins of the damn pig. You're dealing with a filthy animal that don't even digest its food and will eat you if you die in front of it. And you tell me that that's fine. That ain't ours. Like, we ain't got no commercials promoting the damn pork and everything. We ain't got billboards promoting pork. But you ask yourself who do? America does. A certain kind of people do, because that is their animal to eat. They love that animal eating. They love to eat that animal. Not us. There ain't no nigger animal. That ain't never been the nigger animal for us to eat the damn pig. And then when we did have to eat the pig, it was because it was forced on us. Like, I'm trying to tell, if y'all ain't understood yet and y'all ain't got it and y'all kind of like slow and y'all missing it, what I'm saying is, nigga, we the Israelites. And in the Bible, Israelites didn't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. They ate certain kind of fish. They ate certain kind of land animals. They ate certain kind of bugs. They ate certain kind of flying animals. That's what I'm saying. In case y'all ain't got it yet. Now, let's move on to clothing. As I said earlier, I wanted a t-shirt and some pants. Now, usually we go out and wear jeans, right? Sisters go out and wear leggings, right? We wear name brands, Tommy Hilfiger, Gucci, Prada, Louis, Versace, Vlone. You know what I'm saying? I can't even pronounce these goddamn names. Some of them Italian, some of them white, some of them, you know what I'm saying? All kinds of goddamn languages. But they're all from different people. None of them, I remember we used to have FUBU. Now niggas clown you for wearing FUBU. So you got clowned so bad that nigga had to sell it. Just like everything else that we had at black people. We got clowned so bad for having black businesses, nigga had to sell it. Think about the mom and pop spots. Nigga clowned you for having your own spot, having your own restaurant during pre-desegregation. They're like, it's a black only spot. This is a black only spot. Man, you better bring them white people up in here. You better bring them Asians up in here. Man, you better bring some of them up. As a matter of fact, we ain't gonna support you no more. We gonna go to their business and watch your business shut down. You niggas got bad customer service. Y'all ain't never got enough straws. You ain't never got enough napkins. Y'all niggas is terrible. I'm going to the white man because I love him more. That's what happened to our people. And then you ask yourself what happened to that black business? Like everything else, nigga, it died. Everything black. Even when you look at the word black, they put that word on us because it makes you realize that it's darkness. What happened to the roses when they died? Nigga, they turned black. Everything black is death. That's why they put it on us. Nigga, we black. That's how they look at us. Even though when you go into the scriptures, Solomon said, I'm black. This is beautiful. Like when in the 70s, they was like, yo, I'm black and I'm beautiful. Y'all remember that? Like, even if you wasn't born in the 70s, which I wasn't, but I used to watch old documentaries of the Panthers and, you know what I'm saying, niggas that used to be black power, black power. You know what I'm saying? We used to love ourselves. Niggas was wearing the afros and, you know what I'm saying? We was really about that black shit. Excuse me, but we was really about it. But what happened? What happened? It was a shame to be black. To be black and you, hey, if you black, I don't want nothing to do with you. It became such a stigmatism to be black that we started to actually live and be the stigmatisms. We actually started to be the damn stereotypes. We started to be those things. Like just so that we could fit in. So we could be loved by someone. Not even realizing that, yo, before I even say that, not even realizing that we are the greatest people on earth. And there is someone that loves us more than anyone else and puts us above everyone else on the earth. Puts us above Before we get into Deuteronomy, let's get to this first scripture. I know I've been ranting. I know I've been talking. Y'all forgive me. Hell, I'm going, look, like I said, I'm pissed. Because we ain't got our own food. We don't got our own clothes. We don't got our own language. None of this belongs to us. We don't have our own land. China man go back to China. Japanese man go back to Japan. White man go back to America. You understand what I'm saying? You catching my drift? Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God, unto Yahweh thy power. What I want y'all to understand is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have their own personal God. Like literally, we only have there's a God that's over our nation. He really is the God of the entire earth. But everybody else has made their God already. The white man praised white Jesus. The Chinese and all of them, they praise Buddha. The Indian praised Krishna and the eight-legged arm, the cow and all this nonsense. The Africans praise the damn frog and the wind and the moon and the stars and the water and the earth. They praise every goddamn thing. So everybody got their own God already. Now let's look at the nigga God. His name is Yahweh. 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 And he is the power of only so-called blacks so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Indians. That's the God that he is the God of. And those are the only people that he loves. Like, I'm going to show you. You ain't got to believe me. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6 real quick. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So now let's say if we playing sports, right? We finna do goddamn kickball. I say I only want, give me only niggas, give me only Hispanics, give me only Native Indians. Everybody else I don't want. And then we find out it's only one nigga, one Hispanic, one Native Indian, and then you got me. We only doing teams of 4. That's cool. I only want these people because that's the best people that I love. That's my team right there. Like, y'all don't, like, come on, man. Y'all know when y'all going to play basketball, y'all hitting that gym, and y'all know a cold nigga that just got off the floor. He just finished running, right? Y'all seen this nigga. You came in at 6. You watched this nigga hoop. You 3 games away because you called downs, but there's other niggas that got down before you. And now you watching the game. This one nigga, they can't get this team off the court because 1, 2, or 3 niggas, they just too cold. These niggas too cold. But then eventually they lose. What's the first thing you do? Yo, give me him, give me him, give me him. That's who I want. That's my team, nigga. Let's run. Because you already know. These are the most beloved. These are the special men. These are the people that's going to get it done. And that's what the Lord said about us. He said that we are a holy people. Y'all remember this book right here that I was just talking about? This one right here? This Compact Bible Dictionary? I told y'all words have meanings, but in America, they don't. Words got meanings in America, they don't. But in the Bible, nigga, they mean something. They mean something. And I'm about to show you right here, right now. Let's look up this word holy. Let's see what this word holy means. Holy. Usually translate words derived from a Hebrew root meaning separateness, withdrawal. Understand that. It is first applied to the Most High and is early associated with ideas of purity and righteousness. So now, it said that it means separateness and withdrawal. Think about this, y'all. The God that's above everything, above everyone, that created everything. He said to these specific people, the Israelites, and let's just say everybody gonna debate right now and say, well, he ain't talking about blacks, he ain't talking about Hispanics, he ain't talking about Native Indians, he talking about the Israelites. Yeah, but that ain't y'all. When we get to Deuteronomy, we gonna shut their mouth. We gonna shut their mouth. Because there's only one group of people that he's talking about, and that's just straight up and down. I'm about to show y'all right now. Give me 1 second, Salaki, let me check this. One second. Come back to business. Understand, y'all. So when he called us holy, called us separate, guess what that meant? We not the same. We him. You know what I'm saying? We her. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, you are the man, you are the woman, you are the one. Nobody's above you. Nobody is, you understand? Nobody can touch you. According to the scriptures, and excuse me, but you are unfuckwittable when it comes to the Most High God. Because he chose you over everybody else. He chose you. over everybody. Now think if, and just realize the person that you are. If you holy, if you're separate. Now let's go into these scriptures. Like I said, I'm getting to it, y'all. I'm getting to it. Stop pushing me. I'm getting there, man. All right, I'm getting there. My apologies. Y'all had to know. Like, y'all got to understand. We are people that, again, don't have no language, don't have no food of our own, don't have no land. Like, everything that we do, we copying off of. Like, we the most creative people in the world. Somehow, we've got to borrow from everybody else's culture to make our own. How is that? Why is that? Like, we the founder, we create everything. There would still be white people tripping over their goddamn self today had it not been for a black man creating the shoestring. They still be running their cars into each other had we not created the stoplight. Somebody pull up the list of inventions by African Americans, Hispanics, or Native Indians, and it'll tell you that, we created everything. There would be no America without us. All they could do is steal our patents. Think about the first steam engine made by black people. All of this was taken from us. The brother had to make his own liquor. Look up Uncle Nearest. Look up Uncle Nearest and find out who Uncle Nearest is, and you'll see that Jack Daniels actually stole the brother's recipe and was making him make the liquor for him, and then he called it Jack Daniels. And we just now getting Uncle Nearest. We just now getting his liquor. I don't even want to drink Jack Daniels no more. I'm so goddamn mad about that. Deuteronomy 28:68. I'm gonna just get to the scriptures, man. Y'all got me sweating and everything. I don't care because y'all gotta see the way they did us and the way they doing us. We could be in such a better place. We could have so much more if they gave us what we deserve. And that is our culture back. That is our culture. If they gave us back our culture and said, okay, guys, y'all are the Israelites, we sorry. And look, let me tell you something. Black people so goddamn forgiving, we wouldn't even care. Like, black people are so damn forgiving in America, so docile, so domicile. Like, we would even say, hey, no harm, no foul. Even if they was like, look, we're going to give y'all reparations, we're going to give y'all culture, we're going to give y'all own piece of land. Like, black people would be like, that's fine. Thank you. And not only that, this just broke my heart before I even got to say it. This just broke my heart before I even got to say it. The majority of black people, maybe even 2/3, as the Bible say, would not even accept it. They would probably take it because it's free money, it's free land, it's free this, but a lot of black people are going to be ready to go back to the rule of the white man. A lot of them going to be like, I remember hearing people say like, I'm not letting no niggas rule over me. A land full of only niggas ruling is going to be destruction. Like, you act like this is how you know we destroyed, right? And I want you to not even reply to me, but reply to yourself at this point. When you close your eyes, I want you to close your eyes, and then I'm going to say this word right here. Jesus. What color did you see? What color man did you see just now? When you closed your eyes and I said, Jesus. Did you see a white man or a black man? That's how you know we goddamn destroyed. Because 9 out of 10 people are going to see blonde hair, blue eyes, white man. Even when you pro-black. Even when you want to be an Israelite. And it's not your fault. It's because, like, brainwashing is real. I don't know if people know that, but brainwashing is real. You can actually be taught a thing for so long that you really think it's true and right. It's also called Stockholm Syndrome. We have been prisoners and captives for so long that we have begun to love our oppressor. We have begun to love him and adore him and think that he's right in everything that he does, to the point that we will elect him to rule over our neighborhoods. That's the president. That's the governor. That's the mayor. That's the police chief. We're picking these goddamn people. There is a such thing as the black vote, the Hispanic vote, the Native Indian vote. They got these particular things lined out just so that they can make sure that we are always under subjugation, that we're always prisoners to their beliefs and their systems. We don't have our own. We got to call our stuff street justice. Street justice. They don't even give us real justice. We got to call it street justice. Now you look at that. They got a whole judicial system. What a nigga system. Where's ours at? They stole everything from us. Man, Deuteronomy 28:68. Salakia. I'm going to start at verse 1, y'all. I'm going to start at verse 1. Let's move this thing a little bit. Let's move forward just a little bit. I've told you we ain't got no language, we ain't got no food, we ain't got no clothes, we ain't got nothing, we ain't got nothing. We sold it all after the 60s. We sold it all. We gave it away. We was a clean. Ain't no more George Jeffersons. Ain't no more of him. We only got Rich Porters. For those that don't know who that is, that's a goddamn dope dealer. You understand? For the Memphis people, we only got G-Trains. You understand? We only got Big Meaches. For the Memphis people, we got, who was our big-time dope dealer? It wasn't Larry. Who was our dope dealer? You know what I'm saying? So many goddamn of them. That's all we got in the neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more George Jeffersons. Ain't no more black business owners, man. We look up to celebrities, and that's it. Musicians, actors, rappers, and we used to look up to prophets in the Bible. People that told us our future. People that told us like, yo, you do this, nigga, we gonna die. We going into slavery. We stopped listening to those people and called them niggas nuts. We called y'all niggas crazy. Y'all crazy niggas yelled on the corner. Go get a job, bum. That's what they tell us now. They don't even listen. They don't want to hear no truth. Because the Bible said that everything that was considered bad would be considered good. Everything considered good would be considered bad, and that's what it is now. That's just what it is now. And then you got to look at and ask yourself, where do we fit in this equation? We got our own God, right? As I said earlier. Now, a lot of y'all might be asking, well, damn, why haven't the nigga God come to save us? Why hasn't our God come to do anything to get us out of this hellhole? And he knows that we're in hell. Why is he not? I'm gonna share the screen with y'all so that we can all look at it. Let's just all look at it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go through these scriptures together. All right, so I'm gonna share it right here. Let me get both screens up. Hold on. All right. So I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but let me know if y'all can see it or not. Matter of fact, let me just put it on the big screen first. I'll just put it on the big screen so y'all can see it all. So Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. Let's start there. Let's start there. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken unto the Lord thy God, So like y'all shall hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. So now, I know a lot of y'all wondering why, like, yo, why he keeps saying Yahweh thy power? I know y'all thinking like, yo, I know that Yahweh thy power, he said it's our God name, but why he keeps saying it, right? Well, I'm saying that because when you go back and look at the Hebrew, right, and you look at the ancient Hebrew, not this nonsense that they speak in today, this Yiddish, Germanic Hebrew, you know what I'm saying, whatever that is, they're not speaking the original Hebrew. The original Hebrew didn't have no vowels except the ah, or so to speak, the I, or the I, excuse me, so to speak, or something like that. But the original God's name was not Yahweh. His name was Yahweh. That's why I keep saying Yahweh, thy power. And I want to show you something else before we even get any further. Right? Let's look this. Let me show y'all this. Let's go to Second Esdras, right? For those that don't know, Esdras was a prophet in the Bible. This was a book of the Bible that was taken out. If you ever heard of the Council of Nicaea, they have something called, or they had the Council of Nicaea, and they took out certain books in the Bible. Esdras was one of those books. Hold on, I'm finna pull. I think it's first Esdras. I think I said second, but I think it's first Esdras. 53 and 6. So let's go there, right? Now, this thing that they saying Ben Sarah, that ain't what we want to that's not what the book is called. It's literally called the Book of Esdras. So hold on. Let's go there. Esdras 6 and 53. I want to show y'all this real quick. Oh, let's say 52. Salaki. What the hell? No, let's just go back. I don't know why I did that. Oh, 53 and 6. My bad. I'm tripping. But anyway, look, let's look at this. We can look at it here. So it says, for the same things uttered in Hebrew, damn, they got 1,000 ads on this page. Uttered in Hebrew and translated into another language have not the same force in them. That's what I wanted to show y'all. The things that are translated in Hebrew, oh, y'all didn't even see it, Salaki. But anyway, the things that are translated in the Hebrew, those things don't have the same strength as if you said them in the Hebrew. So this is why it's always important. Like, and when you see the ISUPK and we pray, we face toward the east, we raise our hands and we pray in Hebrew. And then we may pray in the English to translate it so that people understand what we're saying, because the scriptures also say that you have to have 2 or 3 translators for it to even mean anything, or somebody to translate it for you to know what it means. So, like, when it comes down to our word, we pray in the Hebrew because it has more force. So when I say power, right, you feel that. But when I say Allah, you feel that. You understand? When I say Lord, you feel, when I say Lord, you feel that. But when I say Yahweh, oh, you feel that. Those things count. That's our power that gives us the strength. And that's why we have to use, that's why I always say when I get to Lord thy God, I say Yahweh thy power. You understand? To bring out his name so that we can always have that strength and know that that's our God that we're talking about giving context to the scriptures, pretty much. So I want to bring this point out. Remember when I read in Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6, and the Most High God said that we are above all nations? This is when we were first going into Israel, right? And we was about to take over and do all those things, leaving out. And the Lord was preparing us to take over the land. He told us that we are above all nations. Now he's doubling down right here. Y'all know how we like to say things twice in the black world. Bout it, bout it. Oh, I'm a nigga, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I live life. Oh, I'm doing it. That's what we do. That's just what we do. Our God is the same way. He tells us right here, he will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Everybody that's on the dirt, everybody that's walking around, he put us above them. But we have to do a specific thing. It says we have to hearken diligently. We have to hearken diligently. Let me see. 1 second. Oh, I'm tripping. This ain't that kind of Bible. Y'all, I'm trying to use this joint for everything. Straight like that. I'm trying to use this joint for everything. I'm looking for the damn word. Hold on. I'm finna get y'all to it. Let's look at this word. Let's define the word hearken, right? Because I know sometimes this old language can be confusing. What the hell? Come on, man. All right, so hearken definition, right? Let's look at that. What does it say? Damn. To listen. Symbol. To listen. To listen. That's the point. So now, here we are. If we want to be ahead and above all nations, the Most High God says we just got to listen diligently. That means to do it. Don't listen to me, y'all. Don't listen to me saying it. Let's pull it. Diligent. Having or showing care with consciousness in one's work or duties. Consciousness, whatever. The white man's word in one's work or duties. Consciousness, nigga. To make sure that you are paying close attention to what you're doing. That's what the Most High God wants from us. To listen carefully. Pay attention to what he's saying carefully. To make sure that you don't miss a step. Because I want to break down also what the word sin mean, right? So I ain't going to pull the scripture, but when we go into sin, it says that it is the transgression of the law. And when you look at the Hebrew word sin, kata, it means to miss the mark. And this is what I'm saying. Kata is a verb. It's a verb in a way. Because when you look at the slingers, right? Oh, let me pull this just so I can show y'all this. This is amazing. Let's look at this scripture right here. Hold on, let me pull this scripture up. Let me pull this up. I want to put up, they can sling within a hair's breadth and not miss. I don't even know if I said that right, but we gonna pull it up. Yep, I got it. Judges chapter 20, verse 16, right? Hold on. Judges chapter 20, verse 16, right? Y'all see that? So what that say? Let me pull this up so y'all can see it bigger. Among all this people, there were 700 chosen men left-handed. Everyone could sling stones at an hairbreadth and not miss. When you see this word right here, miss, this word is the word that they would use for sin, or the word would be kata. You don't believe me? Let me show you. Let's go to Bible Hub. Bible Hub, not the other word, not the P Hub that y'all like to be on. That's sin. Sin, 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 sin. Don't watch it. Don't get away from you understand? From making our sisters whores and making our brothers whores. And that it's also homosexuality for you to sit there and watch another man and another woman have sex. That is something that is seriously wrong with you. You are over sexualized to be watching another man and another woman have sex. Yes, that's not Israelitish. Let me pull that out for you. So, on to what I was saying. It was Judges, chapter 20, verse 16. I'm pulling it up. Judges, chapter 20, verse 16. This is what I was trying to tell y'all. There's so much that we do in America that we don't even realize is against the Most High God. That's why we have to relearn everything that we know when we come into this truth. We have to relearn everything. But this is what I wanted to show y'all. Hold on, let me go back so y'all can see it again. So y'all can look at this, right? So we see, right? Judges 16, 20 and 16. This word miss right here. Word miss. What is the word next to it right here? The word, for those that can't read it in the modern Hebrew right here, this word is kata. And what does it say? To miss, go, wrong, or sin. To miss, go, wrong, or sin. So there was some left-handed brothers that could throw some stones so damn good that they could hit you. When it says a hair's breadth, that means that they could sling a stone and knock the hair off your legs. That's how good they were. Brother could sling a stone, knock the damn hair off your leg. Now you tell me, this is what I mean by Israelites. We're always like the extra good. We always in Memphis we call it cold. Like you cold and everything. Like nigga, you cold. Like you are diabolical when it comes to this. You him. You're Himothy. Like Himothy Jr. You the one. Like that's how we've always been. On like in Israelites are like that on the right hand side and on the left hand side. Like you ask an Israelite, like you, I mean, not ask, but you go look at us, right, in the LGBT community, and you'll see that black people take being homosexual, being gay or whatever, being lesbians, to the farthest left extreme. The furthest extreme. But then you look at us on the right-hand side when we try to do the right thing. And you got brothers like Malcolm X, you got brothers like Jesus Christ, you got brothers like, not to compare them, but you got brothers like Commanding General Yohana. What I'm saying is we gonna take it to the extreme every time with no matter what we do, whether it's good or evil. Like, nigga, we gonna go to the end, to the breath. Like, we gonna be the most wickedest nigga you can find or the most righteous nigga you can find. That's just us. That is just us. So the Lord said to listen diligently so that we don't sin, right? And we'll be above everybody else. Verse 2, we ain't got nowhere because I talk too damn much, but y'all get it. Verse 2, and all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power. Have you ever been so happy that you just like you can't, you gotta stomp your feet, you gotta like, you gotta shout, you gotta like, you feel good, like it's something in you that you just can't. You all right, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a good equivalency, right? Everybody has got under the covers when it's cold and you feel real good and you grab that cover and you just woo, you start snuggling up. That's the kind of feeling like when you overwhelmed with joy. For you sisters, I know y'all like to cry and stuff, right? Y'all like to be emotional and be in y'all feelings and stuff, right? I know y'all done been so happy to where you just had to boo-hoo cry. No matter when it was in your life, whether you was a little girl, whether you're a grown-ass woman, you've had that feeling in your life, right? To where you just like had to boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo cry. Because it felt so good. No matter what it was, I ain't saying, but no matter what it was, you had that feeling and you was just like, yeah, I gotta cry because this is great. That's one of the things, like that's the overtaking feeling of that you will get from the Most High blessing you. Like you ever got a bag so big that you was like, oh, I made the bag. Like I didn't got the bag. You ever got that 5,000, 10,000, or you've accomplished something, or you didn't did, you know what I'm saying? You did something that made you just, there's nothing that could take this feeling away right now. That's the kind of feeling that the Lord wants to give us if we just listen to what he's saying and do what he tells us to do. Let's get to verse 3. It says, blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. I'm going to give you two examples. Let's look this up real quick. Two examples real quick. Black farmers given bad seeds. Let me pull this up. Black farmers case against Stein Seed Company, that intentionally sold them bad seeds at a standstill after mediation deadline passes. They sold our people bad seeds. Hold on. What I'm at? What is this? Judges 20. Let me see where that's at. Real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Oh, they didn't pull it up right here. Salaki. This is the one I'm going to share right here. I want y'all to see this. I got to let y'all see this because this is crazy. This is insane. Boom. There it is. There it is right there. What it say? Black farmers case against Stein Seed Company that intentionally sold them bad seeds. This is the things that we got to deal with, right? Hold on. They didn't let me show the one I wanted to show. Let me stop sharing real quick. Boom. There it is. Black soybean farmers claim they were sold faulty seeds. They do this all the time to us. This is nothing that is new. Nothing, you know what I'm saying? It said, blessed shall we be in the field and in the city. But when you look at the city, 14,000 black men are dying every year. 14,000 black men are dying every year. 64,000 black women go missing every year. 500,000 of black babies, Hispanics, and Native Indian babies are aborted every year. Every year. And now I've heard some people say that the kingdom of heaven has already come. Well, goddamn, if that's the kingdom of heaven, nigga, we need a new heaven. We need something new. Because ain't no way you finna tell me that 500,000 aborted babies, 64,000 black women, and 14,000 black men dead and missing is heaven. Whose heaven is that? I gotta wake up every damn day thinking about my wife going missing if she go grocery shopping? That's heaven for me? I gotta wake up every day and think about my daughter getting sex trafficked every day. And you think that that's heaven for me? Oh, no. No. That ain't blessed. That ain't blessed in the city. We just saw they were selling the black people bad soybean seeds. All the goddamn, we sued the people after the mediation. They said that they were going to do right. And after that, they still showed us bad seeds to show you that they don't care about niggas. They hate us. They despise us everywhere. Everywhere they despise us. And then they tell us, oh, it's just your imagination. In America, you can be whatever you want to be. Life ain't the same no more. We are so advanced. It's 2024. Oh, just because the year changed, because the day changed, things are different now. Although Huey P. Newton was talking about, matter of fact, to hell with Huey P. Newton. Our business number since 1969, the ISUPK has been talking about police brutality. 74, 84, 94, 2004, 2014, 2024, over 60 goddamn years, we've been talking about police brutality and black people dying in the streets. But it's all changed. If anything, it's gotten worse. Because I can guarantee you in 1970 and in the 1800s or early 1900s, it wasn't 60-some thousand goddamn black women going missing. How was that blessed? If that's what black people got to look forward to in being blessed, remember all them. Do y'all remember all them babies that went missing? All them babies at the border that went missing? Y'all remember that? Let me pull that up. Children from the border missing. Let's pull that up. See, this is what I'm talking about. How is this blessed for us? How are we blessed in the city? And I'm talking about all tribes. Like, y'all don't, how is this blessed? Look at it. I'm finna share it right now. Look how many children went missing on the Biden. Oh, Salaki, I ain't even changed this. My bad, y'all. Never changed that. Never changed that, but my bad, it is. Look now. Under Joe Biden, have 85,000 undocumented children gone missing. Goddamn Jeffrey Epstein. Goddamn Jeffrey Epstein. Brother, sister. Goddamn Jeffrey Epstein. Under Biden, 85,000 undocumented children gone missing. You know what that's like? You know what that is? All my Hispanic brothers, all my Haitian brothers and sisters that was coming across that border and they had their babies taken and they was having to sleep in them goddamn cages on that goddamn floor under them goddamn aluminum blankets. They went missing. You imagine your newborn going missing. That you had to carry on your back across the water. You imagine that. You done strap your baby on your back and you done carried him across raging goddamn river to get to a free land where you can avoid persecution and goddamn drug cartels. And you get here and they snatch your baby away from you. And then now they tell you, we don't know where your baby at. And then they tell you, you blessed. You pissing on my head and calling it rain at this point. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with as a people. Verse 3, verse 4. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of the ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kin, and the flocks of thy sheep. I just broke down 14,000 black men dying. That's the fruit of your body. Those are your babies. I just broke down the 500,000 abortions. Like, come on, man. Those are our babies. Let's see. $29.3 abortions per 1,000 women. More than 1 million abortions were provided in the U.S. in 2023. I want y'all to see it. I want to make it real for y'all. I want to make this real for y'all. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. What it say? What it say, y'all? Just so we on the same page. What it say, y'all? Right here. More than 1 million abortions were provided in the U.S. in 2023. More than 1 million abortions were provided in 2023. That ain't blessed. That ain't the fruit of your womb being blessed. But it could be. It could be. All you got to do is be real and be honest and be true and be an Israelite. And it says the fruit of your body will be blessed, the fruit of the ground. I just broke down the seeds and all that. You know what I'm saying? So the fruit of the ground ain't blessed, but it could be. The fruit of the cattle, we ain't got no cattle. The increase of our kin, we all know cousins that then got murdered. Like that is a common theme in the black community. Having family members, cousin, kin, and all that has been murdered in the streets. That's a part of life. I'm tired of wearing suits, homie. I'm tired of dressing up. I'm tired of going to funerals like Pac said, every goddamn weekend. I'm tired of it. How many of us got to go through that in the black community? Other nations ain't got to worry about stepping outside and their family members being gunned down just because of the way they look. And that's because they look like the man that's looking in the mirror. They look just like you, wear the same clothes you got on, the same hoodie, same pants, same shirt, same drawers, same socks, same goddamn Jordans, and that's the one that gets gunned down in the street, the one that look like you. And that's what we got to worry about and think about. Because we are African Americans, because we black, because we nigga. But if we were Israelite, we wouldn't have those issues. And I got evidence of what I'm saying. All you got to do is come into the ISUPK and we'll show you the evidence of what we're saying. We will show you that brothers in here, we good. We love our brothers in here. I ain't starving. I ain't hungry. I ain't broke. I ain't nothing. I'm content because I got brothers that always got my back. I ain't never worried about nothing. My children ain't got to worry about nothing. My wife, none of them ain't got to worry about nothing. Because I got brothers. I got the ISUPK. I have a nation behind me. And we do what God say do. My brothers are striving for perfection. They do what's right towards me. You understand that? To make sure that I prosper. And I do what's right towards them to make sure that they prosper. That's what blessings is. All of us being able to have something, not just this one nigga or that one female, you understand, having something. Because they was an individualite. Don't be an individualite. Be an Israelite. We have group thinking. We're the ones that's like, yo, that's wrong. And we all say, yeah, that's wrong. We're the ones that be like, yo, that's right. And we all say, yeah, that's right. That's how we move. We move as a unit. This is a cog, a well-oiled machine, and we get down. When you hear the words, go to ground, watch me form like goddamn Voltron. And we dare anybody to step within that circle, you ain't gonna make it out. Verse 5. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. When it's talking about thy basket, it's talking about your money purse, your wallet, your bank account. And your store, of course, you know what that is, your business. Black people, let's look at the rate of the business. Like I'm trying to give y'all the truth at the same time and give y'all these examples so that y'all don't think I'm just saying this out of my mouth. Like 98% of black businesses have 0 to 1 employee. I'm about to show y'all. Like what I'm saying is just straight up and down statistics and things you can look up. Let me show you. Let me show you, gang. I'm not lying in what I'm saying right here. Yep, right here. Boom. Check me out. Check me out. 98%. Hold on. Nah, hell nah. This ain't it. Hell nah, that ain't it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm finna pull it up. Don't even trip. I'm about to pull this. Let me see. Where is that? I can't even. Oh, I can't see it, man. I can't find it. Mm. 8 out of 10 black businesses. I guess I'll show y'all this real quick. Let me show y'all what this is right here. I'm gonna show that. Look, 8 out of 10 black-owned businesses fail within the first 18 months. COVID has exacerbated some of those issues facing the black community. I wish I could find the one I was talking about. Look at this. By April 2020, our nation lost close to 450,000 black-owned businesses. Tell me that's blessed. Hold on. Oh, y'all didn't see it? Oh, hold on. Hell nah. I want y'all to see that. Nah. Just so y'all know I ain't lying. Hell nah. Let me show y'all that. By April 2020, right there, our nation lost 450,000 black-owned businesses. Right here. 8 out of 10 black businesses fell within the first 18 months. I wish I could find the one where it says that 98% of black businesses have 0 to 1 employee. You know what that means? That means that's just you and your homeboy, you and your homegirl. Y'all done started a lash business. Y'all done started a haircutting business. That's just you and your homeboy, you and your homegirl. 98% of our businesses, 0 to 1 employee. 98%. You tell me that's blessed. And now with us losing 450,000 black businesses, it ain't no chance. It ain't. Anyway, blessed shalt I be when I come as in, and blessed shalt I be when I go as out. When we come into the city, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You ever had your license suspended and had to drive on the goddamn highway to get from one state to another, and you done got pulled over by the police? By the goddamn highway patrol? Hey, imagine that feeling and thinking like, damn, I ain't even from here, and I'm finna go to jail. I'm finna go to jail way in goddamn Washington State on the West Coast, and I live on the East Coast in New York. Imagine that. You driving when blessed, you know what I'm saying? Cursed shall you be when you come in. Cursed shall you be when you go out. As soon as you come out the damn city, you get pulled over. After you just got out of jail, you like, yo, I just got pulled over from jail. I was just trying to get back home. That's all I was going to do. I'm driving the speed limit. My tag's good. Why you pulling me over? Because you a nigga. Get out the car. Put your head on the goddamn. That's what I mean. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, we supposed to be blessed. And we can be blessed in everything that we do. Everywhere that we go. But we got to listen. We got to follow the Most High God. We have to follow Yahweh, thy power. I know we're coming close to our time to end. I'm going to just say this. If you want to know what you're supposed to do, because I know I'm breaking down these blessings and curses. But if you want to know what you're supposed to do, start with the book of Leviticus and read through it, and it'll tell you verbatim the things you should do and what you should not do. But the first thing before you read the book of Leviticus is you have to be in the ISUPK under the tutelage of Commanding General Yohanan. If you're not in one of these schools getting these breakdowns from these brothers, you're going to be lost. And you think that you're going to have to pour out the blood on the goddamn on the concrete and find animals and cut their throats and do all of this stuff. Get the breakdown from us first. Let's keep going. Verse 7. Yahweh shall cause thine enemies to rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. Y'all ever had somebody come out against y'all, many people, 2, 3 of them, and you done knuckled up and you done whoop, 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 whoop. You know what I'm saying? You done, hey, as a matter of fact, let me see if I can find that video. Let me see if I can find that video. Y'all probably already know what I'm talking about. Let me see if I can find the video real quick. Let me see if I can find the video. This is a recent thing. Yeah.
Video all day. And one of the reasons why it's going viral is because it's one black guy at a poolside against 7 white guys.
Yeah.
And I want to give you against the wall. He knows he don't have, if he got his shoulders are high because he don't want this fight.
Let me move.
But he's going to get defensive.
Y'all see this? Look at this black man. You see, look at the brother. Look at the brother. One black man by himself. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I mean. Now look at this. The brother whooping them so bad. What they gotta do? They gotta come hold the brother back. They gotta come hold the brother back because of what he doing to him. This is what I mean right here. They gotta come hold the brother because of how raw he getting. This is what I mean. This is what I mean by they'll rise up against thee and be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee against thee 7 ways. 7 ways. That's what I mean right there, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. That's the blessings of the black man. That's the blessings of the Hispanic and the Native Indian man when we listen to the Most High God and we righteous in the Lord. Now we destroy these other nations. We already know ain't no white boy gonna do nothing with me, man. It can't handle me. Can't no white woman handle you as no black woman, especially with throwing no hands. What? Look, I was embarrassed with Deontay Wilder because maybe he wasn't serving the Lord when that devil put him on his back. All that to this day. And he should have been handling business. If he was in here, he would have been like Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? He would have been like Tank Davis. He would have been knocking at him. This is what I mean. You come up in here, you are going to make them flee before your face. They'll never be able to stand before you. Ever. Ever. Man, y'all got to understand the way this works, man. Y'all got to understand this life. You become an Israelite, you come into the ISUPK, and life will be glorious before your eyes. Because the way I'm talking, y'all gotta do a part 2 and a part 3 to this thing. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. Gotta do part 2 and part 3. But y'all get with me next week. And we're gonna keep breaking this thing down. And I'm gonna come with the same pissed off energy because it ain't gonna stop. I wanna read this last scripture before we get up out of here. I wanna read this last scripture before we get up out of here. This ain't in Deuteronomy. This is in Job. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. This is Ecclesiastes. Look at this, y'all. What does it say right here? Let me pull this up. Wrong screen. What does it say right here? Surely, and this is with Ecclesiastes 7, verse 7. What does it say? Surely, oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Surely, oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. This is what y'all got to understand when it comes to this thing and why I am the way I am. My name is Barak Kamah, which means blessed rage. I am an angry nigga. But the Lord with me because he understands my anger. He know why I feel the way I feel because I am oppressed. And I learned about my oppression. From a child, my father taught me who I was and taught me that black is beautiful and taught me that we are under the rule of these devils that want their boots to stay on our neck. My father taught me that before I even knew that I was a goddamn Israelite. Because my father grew up in a time where oppression was real in your face. But now they got all this covert oppression. And you can barely see it. But I still see it because I read about it. And I read about it. And I continue to read about it. And I continue to see it for what it is. And that right there makes me insane. That thing makes me mad. That thing makes me so damn mad that my eyes start to water and my chest start to burn from the anger that I feel that happens to my people, man. And if you don't feel this same thing, then you ain't prepared for what's to come. You ain't ready to free your people, and you ain't ready to free your own mind. You're going to continue to see that goddamn white Jesus in your mind when you close your eyes and say, Jesus. I see nigga Jesus. I see nigga God when I close my eyes and I pray. And I want to free my people from this oppression, because the things that we accept in this hell, let me tell y'all something, man. I work in these apartments, right? In these damn apartment buildings with these people, with my people. Nothing but blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in there. And when I tell you the heartbreak I feel for my people, not only because of the way that they treat us, but because, again, the things that we accept. I walk in these damn apartment buildings and these people living quarters, and I see the holes in the wall. I see roaches. I see mold. I see holes in the floor. I'm looking at rusted sinks, rusted tubs, dirty and nasty tubs. I'm talking about feces backing up into these people's tubs. And it's been like this for months. These are the things that I see that my people got to go through. And I'm watching it every day. I'm broken by these things. And I'm listening to my people complain. And then I'm watching my people with higher up positions treat them like they don't matter. I'm watching these things, my people. You don't see these things happening before your eyes? Oh, they don't affect you, though, because you ain't got to go through it. You got air at your house. You got running water that's clear. You got bottles of water. You got a refrigerator full of food. Your tub got resurfaced. Your tub ain't breaking apart, and your children having to take a bath in a goddamn lead pool. This is what I'm talking about. Man, let me get up out of here, because y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. Let me get up out of here. This is what I mean. If you don't feel the oppression, even in your everyday life, and want to do something about it, you ain't nothing but a slave. You ain't nothing but a broken slave. You better than that. You God's chosen people. You are the greatest thing to ever set foot on this goddamn earth, man. The Lord gave you that power. He made you better than the white man, better than the Asian man, better than the African man, better than the Japanese man. He made you better. You just got to know it. You have to know it. Don't believe it. You got to know it. It's written right here before you. Wait till we get to more of these curses. When we start to get into these curses in Deuteronomy, oh, you gonna see, oh, that's me. That's my people. That ain't nobody else. That can't be nobody else, because nobody else is going through the oppression that we go through every goddamn second that we breathe in this hellhole. Nobody. This is what I mean. And until you're ready to change it, we stuck here. We stuck here because you don't want to change. That's why we stuck here. Because you don't want to do better. Listen, hearken diligently unto the Lord thy God, and watch your life change. Watch everything become better for you. Just watch. Just try it. You done tried everything else. You tried everything else. Just try this one time. Nigga, you done got high all your life. You done ran with gangbangers. Since you done opened your legs to every nigga that ever said a sweet word to you. Try to be an Israelite woman. Try to be so precious that you won't set your foot upon the ground. That you are try to be a woman that is used to being carried everywhere she go. Try to be a goddamn warrior and not be so soft in your heart. Be strong in your heart, like I tell my sons, man. That's what you do. You follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God and watch your life be better. Watch the amount of peace that you get. Watch the amount of love that you have in your life. Oh, what you think is love, what you think is peace, what you think is real? Oh, no, you ain't even seen it, homeboy. You ain't even begin to see it, homegirl. I promise you. I promise you. Like, you tried everything else. Just try this. Get in the ISUPK. Look, I don't care if you come in here. You can stay who you is. Because regardless, with or without you, we getting out of this goddamn captivity. We getting out of here. And if you want to stay here and serve these people, then goddamn it, you stay here and serve these people, man. Hey, shalom, I'm done.